sir.
Let's go. Shit. Get me in this stool. Ass already hurts.
Yeah.
It's been a long one.
We gotta get some cushions ASAP.
Yeah, cushions or better stools or something. Like, I don't know if we can get some like circular cushions to fit on these things.
Yeah.
I feel like if we get those, it'll just be like we're sliding all around.
Yeah.
Like we're sliding backwards, have to readjust.
But it's like the ones they put on the toilet for old people.
Mm-hmm.
And just like nice and soft, but you have the airflow in the middle.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be clutch.
Like a hemorrhoid cushion.
Exactly. Especially when it's 88 degrees in this place.
Fucking hot. Like, it's not even like it was hot, like, what was that, first episode?
It's been hot every episode.
Yeah, really it has been. But the difference between now and that episode is that our AC is broken. Like, it's just totally off. So we've got windows open, doors open, trying to create some air circulation. Guys are coming tomorrow to fix it.
That's good. I mean, luckily it's not 100 like it has been the last week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's only 80 degrees, which.
But it's humid, and I'm fucking sticky.
Yeah, it's still hot in here. I mean,
yeah.
See the sweat just pouring off our cups, but we're gonna battle through it.
Oh yeah.
Get one in for you guys. I mean, welcome back.
Yeah. I mean, new week, new us, new
Same us.
Yeah, pretty much new fucking shitty feeling I've been dealing with for the past 2 days, as you can probably tell in my voice. We've got Renan right here, coming in the kitchen to do whatever he does, trying to fuck up our camera setup.
Slip his bottle in the garbage can behind the camera without messing it up, because as you guys know, our setup is ass.
Dog water.
We've been battling with it for probably an hour now.
Yeah. Spent the day organizing some certain events. Went to a game. Just been a long one. It's been raining off and on. The vibe has just kind of been like really melancholy.
It's funny you say that, because that's exactly the word I was just going to throw out there.
Melancholy?
Because I didn't think you were going to say melancholy. I thought you were going to be like, very mellow and sad. And I'm like, the term melancholy gets thrown around. And I find it fantastic that is the word you use.
I think it's just a proving point that we've been hanging out a little too much.
Yeah, no, I definitely see your face a little more than I should.
Oh, shit.
But I'm okay with it. So.
Yeah, no, wouldn't rather be shooting a show like this with anybody else, honestly. It's a dream come true.
Yeah. If you can call it that. We switched to the GoPro today instead of the iPhone because, Apple giving us shit, as always.
Dude, who would have thought that airdrop wouldn't work between an iPhone 12 Pro and a fucking MacBook Pro? Linked accounts, all linked iCloud, Apple ID, everything like that. Bluetooth's on, Wi-Fi, everything. Won't fucking airdrop a 50-minute video. So, here we are with the GoPro. Actually kind of glad that we're shooting another one. Yeah. You can find a clip from the last one. We had some funny stuff on there. So I'm going to go through and cut out a few funny moments of the last one that's on my phone. That wouldn't airdrop to my computer so I could upload it. But on our TikTok, Kickback _show.
Yes.
You can see the clip where, Max expresses his true emotions against Nick Saban.
In that one particular 3-minute stretch.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Yeah. No.
Whatsoever.
No, but in all honesty, we are big fans of Nick Saban.
We respect great coaching.
Yes. And we respect great programs such as Alabama, and I think that kind of can we can roll into that a little bit with college football coming back. I mean, we've got a couple more days until we see our first college football game of the year.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I mean, sit down after golf on Saturday and just kick back, relax, and just.
Yeah.
Watch some football unfold. I mean, it's been a while. You have fans at the games. You'll see the atmosphere, and
yeah, it's gonna be sick.
I love college football. It's my college basketball might be up there, but between the two, they're definitely my two favorite sports to watch.
Yeah. There's not really an atmosphere out there. I mean, professional football is pretty good. They've got great fan bases and stuff, but there's not really an atmosphere like college football. I mean,
no, especially when you go in like SEC football, which is
unmatched.
I've never been to a game. I've never seen it. I've been to bowl games when I was really, really little. Like, I saw Iowa play LSU in, like, the Capital One Bowl.
Oh, there you go.
Like, 2006 or 7, so I was, like, 5 years old and stuff. But I had my shirt off, banging the things. It was... Parents have a picture somewhere in the gallery, but it's...
legendary.
And then I saw Arkansas play... I don't know who they played. Wisconsin. They played Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. Like, sellout game there, huh?
Both in Florida. They were both in Florida. They were bowl games. But
Yeah,
college football back, ready to go. Georgia, Clemson, Bama, Miami. I mean, Wisconsin, North Carolina, I think are a couple highlighted games of some ranked schools. Most of which Georgia, Clemson, I think 3 versus 5. Everyone's pretty much fired up for that. Set the tone for either one of their seasons, bad or good.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call Georgia on this one.
Yeah.
I'll
SEC
call
boys rolling, staying at home.
Yeah. I'm gonna call Georgia straight up and Georgia on the spread.
+3.
Yeah. I mean, getting 3 against Clemson, I think it's within a field goal for sure, which is gonna be tough, but. I think they just win outright. I don't even think it's going to be a field goal difference. And then I'm going out and I'm calling Bama by 45 at least.
Yeah, I don't.
They're just going to absolutely fucking steamroll Miami.
Yeah, I don't think Miami even knows what they have coming. Like they're all hyped.
I think they know what's coming.
Yeah,
like it's fucking Alabama.
We're the number 14 team in the country. Like, let's go get it. I mean, Devontae Smith's gone. Mac Jones is gone. Alabama's going to have something for them, though. I mean, always, day in, day out, best team in the nation.
They breed NFL superstars.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Patriots freaking Giants game the other day. There was like 11 of them that are on the same team together.
Exactly.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
You've got so many Alabama superstars from like 2 seasons all over the fucking league, and they're just absolutely killing it. They're not just there like... doing their job, staying behind the scenes or anything. They're putting up numbers, going to Pro Bowls and everything like that. So.
Oh yeah, it's a legit. I mean, Saban, despite my accusations against him last show, where I call him an asshole because he still can't cover against Notre Dame for whatever reason. I've moved on. I'm living a new life.
Yes.
I've recovered.
Right.
And the dude breeds NFL superstars.
No, yeah, 100%.
I mean,
we can both agree on that.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Mac Jones, who just beat out Heisman winner, national championship winner Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Cam Newton doesn't even have a job anymore.
No, he got rid of Cam Newton's job, his livelihood.
I don't think anyone saw that coming.
I definitely didn't, and I want to say that I was sitting at the table drafting my fantasy team a few weeks ago with JB actually, and we were sitting there, and I wanted Mac Jones, but I knew I had to pick up a couple other quarterbacks, so I grabbed Tom Brady. I can't exactly remember what other QB I picked up, but I mean it wasn't a bad pick. I think I got Drew Lock. But I did in the end of the draft I scraped up Mac Jones. Nobody thought he was going to play. And I was like, this kid is going to win the race. Because, I mean, you can see in Belichick's eyes, you can see his thoughts for Mac Jones. He's going to turn him into another Tom Brady.
Well, especially when you have Saban and Belichick, who are actually good buddies.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't think Belichick has friends, but
no,
him and Saban
yeah,
are actually good buddies. They talk. I'm sure he was talking to Saban before they picked him. Like, this dude's... I mean, everyone overlooks Mac Jones. I mean, you had Trevor Lawrence come out, Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that went to the Jets from... What did he come from? BYU?
Dude, I know...
I can't think of his name.
Jalen Hurts went to the Eagles.
Yeah, that was...
I don't know who went to the Jets.
Not a Bama guy.
Not a Bama guy.
And then obviously Trevor Lawrence was Clemson.
Yeah.
But Mac Jones, kind of overlooked. I mean, the dude was no matter how you look at it, he was a stud. Like,
I mean, he won a national championship.
Yeah,
you don't throw that many touchdown passes to Devontae Smith without being
slightly decent. I mean,
yeah,
Devontae
exactly.
Smith was nasty. I mean,
and he can make catches,
but
somebody's got to place him.
You don't start quarterback at the University of Alabama and go win a national title
exactly
without being a pretty good quarterback.
Mm-hmm. And granted, he doesn't have like wheels or anything like that.
No,
he's a pocket passer, really. I mean, as far as body type, play style, he encompasses the play style of Brady perfectly, and I think Belichick.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, Peyton Manning, dude. I think Belichick sees dollar signs when he looks at Mac Jones now, and he sees another, 5-6 rings with this kid. As if he gets him through 2 seasons, keeps him healthy and everything, and protects him, unlike they did at in Cincinnati with Joe Burrow. Dude, much love to Joe Burrow. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks ever.
Epic dude.
And they just totally abused him. They picked up one offensive lineman in the same draft when they picked him up, started him, absolutely dogged him because, he's got nothing in front of him to protect him.
When you're going as the number 1 pick, you're normally not going to go to a team that's just ready to win.
No, I'm not saying they needed to be ready to win. I'm saying that they should have picked him up and then picked up a whole new offensive lineman.
Before addressing anything.
Yes, so that they know that their new franchise player who has the capability to take them all the way is protected and doesn't get injured.
He's got
and
a couple
he can get
weapons
through.
now, though.
No, yeah, he does. They're lethal, just like the Browns have become lethal. They've got a killer defense.
Weapons out the wazoo.
Yeah. But, as far as Mac Jones goes, I see a crazy cool future for him. He's going to kill it.
I'm a Patriots fan. I was very happy because I don't think Cam Newton fits Belichick's style whatsoever.
No.
And I don't think he was a good quarterback in the NFL. In college is one thing where your pure athleticism can take over.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you see the meme. You have Mac Jones, who's got the dad bod of the century.
Yeah.
And right next to him, you got Cam Newton, who's just shredded, 6-pack, just ready to go.
You can hit the gym all you fucking want. You can lift weights and do, landmine presses and stuff. But that, how shredded you are does not make you the best player in the league.
Because they're all studs.
Cam Newton really has no ability to be coached. He didn't when he was at Auburn. He didn't when he was at the Panthers. He came out of a crazy season at Auburn right into the Panthers with a great team sitting right beside him, and they went to the Super Bowl. Of course, they got wrecked by Peyton Manning and the Broncos defense. Peyton Manning...
they did not go... The Panthers did not go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did.
The Seahawks did.
No, the Panthers went to the Super Bowl against the Broncos. Broncos played the Seahawks before the Panthers. That's lost.
Not possible.
They lost.
Oh, the year before.
And then
did they?
The Broncos played the Super Bowl 50.
I need to.
No, go ahead and fact check it.
I'm not. I just
Super Bowl 50.
For my knowledge, I never.
The Broncos with Peyton Manning in Peyton Manning's last season. I'm a Peyton Manning fucking fanatic.
No, I know you are.
He rushed for fucking 10, 11 yards in that game, and I lost my fucking shit watching Peyton Manning run.
Shit,
24-10.
I
first play, Von Miller gets to Cam Newton's throat, strip sack, fucking touchdown.
How do I not remember that at all?
Dude, I was losing my mind.
Well, he goes for because you're a Broncos fan.
Well, I'm a Broncos fan because Peyton Manning was there.
That's right.
And my grandpa actually coached Archie Manning, Peyton's dad,
who was supposedly also one of just as good as Eli and.
Oh yeah, he was a great in his time. He was a great athlete. I think he was a better athlete all around in many different sports than Eli and Peyton were. Granted that Eli is a little slower than Peyton, and Peyton's really got the brains of the family, but
Eli's got 2 Super Bowls as well, though, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, no, and I think that's why Peyton went ahead and retired after after he got that second ring, because he knew Eli didn't have a chance in his remaining seasons.
No, he did not.
Because he wasn't leaving the Giants, and the Giants just absolutely fucking blow. And Danny Dimes, as cool as he may be, he's not winning any games for him.
Where did he come from? Duke?
No fucking clue.
I think he came from Duke.
Yeah, shocker. They suck. I mean, they have...
Saquon's a dog, though.
They have Saquon Barkley, but I mean...
But they don't have the defense they used to. That's what they did against the Patriots when they won all those... they won the 2 Super Bowls against the Patriots, which hurt me to this day.
Yeah.
Because, oh God, those couple catches in mine that really just rattle the boys.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
Does the Seahawks game come back to bite you at all, or?
It does, but it quickly recovered 2 minutes later when Butler picked off you have the best running back in the league from a yard and a half, and let's throw a little quick slant and lose. There
you go. I mean, some very testy calls have come out of the Patriots organization.
Yeah, but the Patriots won that one, so I was happy.
You make testy calls and you win fucking 7 Super Bowls with 1 QB.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll ever see such a reign like that.
In professional football, no chance in hell.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is getting paid $500 million, goes to the Super Bowl, can't even beat Tom Brady. Like, old head. Like, he played terrible.
They got dogged.
He played terrible in the Super Bowl. So I mean that kind of brings up like,
he's got the 1 ring.
Does he deserve to be paid that much playing that way in the Super Bowl? Like, he got him there, but come on.
Yes, he does, because he's probably the best quarterback in the league right now.
I don't know. Drew Lock is pretty solid, man.
Okay, easy there. But yeah, no, he deserves to, because every athlete's getting paid that much these days. If you haven't noticed, like, all the best are just getting paid absurd amounts of money.
It's insane.
Every contract made is just record-breaking.
Yeah, you got a point there. I think it's going to be a long time before somebody surpasses Patrick Mahomes' 10-year contract, but they're getting closer and closer for, like, regular players getting to that point of, like, just absurd amounts of money.
I mean, you look at Joe Flacco when he won the Super Bowl. The Ravens 49ers, and all of a sudden he was the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
Matthew Stafford was the highest paid for a bit.
I mean, the dude can sling the ball, but he also never had a winning season.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got great stats. He just never had a fucking...
You think he's going to do anything on the Rams this year?
Dude, I hope so, honestly. I want to see that guy come out and...
sling it.
And have some success.
He's got some weapons, and their defense is just nasty.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I think there's going to be a big competition in the NFC. I think Aaron Rodgers is kind of going to focus up this season.
Dude,
realize he has...
They say that every season, and Aaron Rodgers fucking dominates all the way into the playoffs and then chokes on his own dick. So, I mean... And so does Drew Brees.
Aggressive.
Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers are pretty much the same type of quarterback. They're great, and then they fucking fold.
Yeah.
They fold when it actually matters. And the Saints got fucked over.
Winning's
hard. In multiple playoff seasons. But, winning's hard. Especially for those two guys. So you kind of expect them to make it to the playoffs every year. Yeah. No, they did.
Because the Saints did beat the Colts that year, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. The onside kick at...
When Peyton Manning was there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a good Super Bowl.
And Pat McAfee was there.
Really?
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. His stories on his show, like, talking about him playing with Peyton and, like, just socializing with him. And, like, I don't know, just... It's pretty cool hearing about, like, such a legend from somebody who was, like, super close to him.
Yeah, and under him, but, like, next to him.
Yeah.
The same way. I mean... Just imagine getting to that experience with, like, a great... All these guys talk about Tom Brady or Tiger Woods. It's, like, just... Or Michael Jordan. Like, these guys are just so...
They're... Like, we can't...
Fathom it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because there's so many great athletes and so many good players, and then these guys are just that far above those guys.
Yeah. I mean, you make it to the NFL, and you've got guys that, like, we never even hear of because they're, like... linemen or cornerbacks or something, but, like, they're playing at a professional level. People know their name, but they're not household names.
No.
Where, like...
Well, even the household names compared to these guys are, like...
Are just nobodies.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, you've got the absolute greats in every sport that just overshadow everybody so hard.
Yeah. And I mean, they're all team sports, so obviously you need those backup players, not backups, but like players around you to excel, in which that's where I think just makes Tiger or like a Roger Federer that much more impressive. That like it's just you and you have to perform and to have the success these guys have, and it's up to you. You just have to perform.
Yeah, you can't mess up and then just rely on a teammate to pull through for you, or you can't turn around and say, "Oh, it's your fault." Like, why did you do that? Like, I mean, if you're playing professional golf, professional tennis, I mean, really in any individual sport, it's all on you.
Michael Phelps.
Yeah, Michael. Oh my gosh.
Just doesn't have a bad day ever. Yeah. I don't even know how it's. I get you can train, but all these guys train like this. Like Michael Phelps trains probably the same way as most of the Olympians do. I mean, I saw something the other day. He never missed a workout for like 8 years or something stupid.
That's insane.
365 days a year, he was in the pool.
Wow.
I mean, that's a different mental switch.
It is, yeah.
And I think that's what makes these guys so great. It's not their physical ability; it's just their mental commitment and desire to win. Like, how does your sister not have a wedding or something? It's like, I'm taking tomorrow off.
Yeah,
like, that'd be me.
Maybe let's go have a couple and enjoy a wedding, or like enjoy my kid's birthday or something.
Christmas, nah, fuck Christmas with the family. I had to go swim 800 miles in the pool today.
Oh, we're done unwrapping presents. Cool. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to the pool. Like,
just wild.
Yeah,
it's crazy to me.
It's a mental switch, but it's also just falling absolutely in love with what you're doing, to the point where you want to do it every day because you purely enjoy it. And I feel the same way. Like,
I couldn't understand that, because how do you just not at some point want to take some sort of day off and just relax,
do something else,
not worry about it? There's things I love doing, but doing something every single day for your entire life, that's it. I mean, you really, really have to love it. Yeah, and people
ask me, like, if you had to eat one food, what would you eat for the rest of your life? And then, like, sometimes I'm just like, maybe I would die. Maybe I'd just off myself, because, like, if you got to eat the same thing the rest of your life, that's gonna you're gonna wish you were fucking dead.
If there was one thing, like, I don't even think you can choose. I mean, you could choose a category, maybe.
A category of food, but maybe meats.
Well, I mean,
if you want to broaden it.
Yeah, but that's really broad. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably say like sushi, then like day 6, be like, okay, fucking off me.
Yeah, day 6, you're dead.
Yeah. You're like
breakfast, poisoning. Lunch, and dinner, and then you're done.
You wouldn't. Actually, the more I think about it, I don't think you get through 2 days of eating sushi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I mean, California roll is kind of different because it's like
a salad.
Yeah, it's basically a salad with rice and seaweed, but I mean, I feel like that's kind of cheating. If you're gonna eat sushi, it's got to be fish.
No. I mean, you could dive around it however you want, and like I think you have every right to do so.
You're talking. Point. Wait, so you're talking like, is it possible to put steak?
No, that's not sushi.
In a sushi roll?
That's not sushi.
No.
But I'm saying, okay, so that's just saying you could wrap anything in seaweed and shrimp and call it
I'm saying it's an edible raw meat.
Steak. You're gonna put raw meat in, but that's not true as well, because you can put
But people put raw eel in there.
Yeah, but people, which is fine because comes from the sea, but like people put crab in there. It's not raw. It's cooked.
The crab is cooked?
Yes. And like shrimp's cooked. You're not eating raw shrimp in a shrimp tempura roll.
I didn't know there was shrimp sushi rolls.
Okay, so best sushi roll I've ever had. It's called the Foxy Lady.
Nice.
Just listen to this.
Yeah, let's go.
Obviously your rice and seaweed wrap. It's shrimp tempura, which is like fried shrimp.
Okay.
In it with like, I think there's your avocado, cucumber, whatever.
Right.
And then there's spicy tuna on top of it. So it's spicy tuna, shrimp tempura, and just a couple other knickknacks that make it just fantastic.
That sounds pretty good.
Because it's got the crunch of the fried shrimp, and then you got spicy tuna along with it.
Yeah.
Money. And then they put the spicy mayo on top of it, and it just doesn't miss.
Well, and you know I'm not like a huge tuna guy. I mean, a huge sushi guy anymore.
I know.
Just because I had a couple bad experiences. But
I would have half-price Sundays.
Yeah. Half-price sushi Sundays have kind of turned me off to sushi, but that does sound pretty good. Like, if you got a crunch in there, that's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Like, when I order a fucking spicy tuna roll, and that motherfucker's crunching in my mouth, I'm done. I'm not eating the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'm unfazed. Doing it.
See, I'm unfazed.
Yeah, because you'll just choke down 3 rolls with a tray this big, and like...
Well, we get unlimited, all-you-can-eat sushi. That's what we get at home. I mean, you can't do it every day by any stretch of the imagination. It's $30, so you got to make your money's worth.
Yeah.
And we're eating 4, almost 5 rolls. I mean, we go through over 100 pieces of sushi for 4 people, and these are big, specialty.
No, can't imagine.
It's not a thing, but like it's $30 a man after tip and everything, and you're getting probably $70 worth of sushi per person. Wow. So that's how you make the money's worth. Yeah. But it's also like a grind. Like, you can't eat all day, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna go eat 4 sushi rolls today, and it's like after it's like, oh, why'd I do that? Like, yeah, because it's a lot of raw fish to be consuming.
Yeah, didn't you say you kind of get like high off of that?
Yeah, we get the Sushi Buzz is what you call it. When you eat like 4 or 5 rolls of sushi, you get like this like lightheadedness to you.
Is that because your body's trying to digest just raw fish?
I have no idea. I think it's just rattled because you ate so much sushi, and you just know like, okay, I just ate 2 pounds of raw fish. Like,
actually, you can keep going on that. I actually want to find out what makes you buzz. From
raw fish?
From sushi.
Yeah. I mean, so normally you get this whole paper slip. I don't know if you guys have had all you can eat sushi, but if you haven't, definitely go for it because it's an experience. Go with a couple buddies. Drink water. If you have anything else, soda, whatever you feel like drinking, iced tea, whatever, don't. Drink water. It's a great refresher when you're just pounding sushi, dipping it in soy sauce, a lot of salt, wasabi, spice. I mean, my normal order is spicy salmon, spicy tuna, a California, and then I'll grab a specialty roll or 2. And everyone kind of just picks off each other because normally you get a card per person, but if you're with friends, say it's 4 of you, you get 2 cards, and you kind of go off those. And then you get another card. You fill that out. And at the end, there's always a dessert, so you can have, a couple scoops of Japanese vanilla ice cream or whatever. It's good, but you're in no mood because you've just ate 4 pounds of raw fish. It's just not it. But you have to have a couple bites just cause, and then you just don't eat until the next day, and you're like, whoa.
And then you're shitting your brains out.
Yeah, depending where you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone to some sketchy all-you-can-eat tuna places, and it's like, whoa.
Dude, I read this thing, and this guy was dumpster diving behind this gas station because, like, he realized that, I don't know, like a lot of food is wasted every day. Wow, feel that wind come through there, bro? That felt great.
So nice.
That was great. But he realized that a lot of food is wasted every year, and, like, it's bad for the environment, apparently. Some, like, college douchebag, like, worried about global warming or something. Yeah. And so he goes into this dumpster and eats, like, thrown away pizza and, like, just a bunch of crap. And he found a sushi tray that was unopened, but the gas station had thrown it out. So he grabbed it, opened it up, and ate it, and then his stomach, like, pretty much rotted.
Well, okay. Gas station sushi, like, I'll eat it because I'm that addicted
You're
to sushi.
You're disgusting.
Yeah, because I'm a sick fuck. And, but overdone by gas station standards, like, past its expiration date, eating out of the garbage that's been sitting probably in the sun.
Yep, yeah. I mean, yeah, come on. Let's have some sense here. Let's have some common sense. But this is what I found.
On the Sushi Buzz?
On the Sushi Drunk. This is a post on Reddit, Reddit, for my TMG boys, by KVO the Alar, 5 years ago. A few of my friends have mentioned the sushi drunk feeling, and tonight I was experiencing it. What causes it? I was told I may feel if I ever ate more than 30 pieces in one night.
Been there.
Tonight was my first all-you-can-eat sushi binge, and I had at least 45 pieces.
Dude's
Most of it just sashimi in very large chunks at that. Oof. It felt like I was drunk/high, but I wasn't drinking, just eating. We are from Atlantic Canada, and we know a lot of sushi around here comes from Japan, so we thought it could be due to the mercury. I looked elsewhere, and I couldn't find a concrete answer to this. Does anybody know what actually causes it? I have a problem with this. He said he was in Atlantic Canada, and his sushi comes from Japan?
Yeah, well, it depends on where you're getting your sushi from. It probably isn't coming from Japan, because so what happens is, if you're getting sushi from Japan, odds are it's going to be bluefin tuna. Because here's where the problem lies, is we catch a lot of bluefin tuna here, whether it's the summer, you catch them up in, off Massachusetts or New Hampshire area, maybe up into Maine, depending on where they're at, and then in the winter down in the Outer Banks off North Carolina. And then we send it over to Japan, because that's where we get the most money per pound.
Right.
And then if he's eating that, which is high quality sushi, it's $20 per pound to sell to the market. That's what the fisherman gets. So you're getting $50 a pound probably. Yeah. You're paying at least. So why is it going there and then coming back here? Because if it's just yellowfin or basic blackfin tuna, which I'm sure a lot of these sushi places use, we catch them all along the East Coast. I don't know what goes on the West Coast at all.
Yeah, I think he was probably misinformed.
Yeah,
that it was from Japan.
Or maybe the dude dropped $200 on a
on an expedited shipment.
Or maybe because he was at a Japanese restaurant. That's where it really.
And they were just saying "Oh, it's Japan, Japanese."
They probably didn't even say. He probably just thought, "Oh, Japanese restaurants gotta be from Japan."
Yeah. So, we had a couple. Wow, that's a lot of sushi right there.
That's nothing. We get 3 of those for all you can eat sushi for the 4 of us.
Yeah. So Max gets 3 of these. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. That's a big ass plate of raw fish right there
for 4 of us, not just me.
So there's one post that everybody seems to like. Discussion around this guy sitting on a pool of mercury seems to indicate it's not the short-term exposure to mercury, but the long-term buildup of mercury through some specific means that the body can't remove that causes problems. 45 pieces does not sound like quite a lot, however.
Bold.
In boxing terms, I'm a decent-sized light heavyweight, and my usual routine is split 4 order of nigiri roll and a side of some sort, then I go home pretty happy.
Glad I didn't mess that up.
I'd assume eating 45 pieces of sushi would be comparable to downing 5+ portions of pasta, or perhaps an entire pizza and a half to oneself. That's enough of any food to feel a bit off. In the sense of everything in moderation, could be any number of things taken in more than moderation during such a binge.
So we got nowhere on Reddit with the Sushi Buzz.
Well,
you just kind of gotta. You're eating a lot of food, and maybe that's just making you feel off.
Yeah, and it's kind of how often do you really unless you eat sushi a lot? How often is your body really exposed to eating raw meats from the ocean? Because I feel weird when I stuff myself full of pizza, like that guy said, or if I eat a huge steak.
I can't do it. The only thing I can do it with is sushi.
Yeah, but people are normally exposed to those feelings, like when you eat a big burger at a steakhouse.
And you get the bunch of sweats, but it's kind of you do feel different.
Yeah, you feel different, and so
it's probably just overeating.
Exactly, you're overeating, and it's a different substance with different chemicals, and so that just kind of makes you feel whoa,
shit. Let me go lay down.
Yeah.
All right, I can see that.
I can get down with that.
That's our scientific conclusion on the Sushi Buzz.
Sushi drunk.
Or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want to roll with.
That's what that guy liked to refer to as.
So one thing I really want to do is go somewhere like Japan or something like that, or just anywhere they catch like fish and just do literally just a fresh sushi, and just they cut it open, clean it, and make a roll right in front of you.
Right in front of you?
I don't know where that would be necessarily, but I feel like that'd be a really cool thing to experience.
I mean, Japan's definitely your spot.
Yeah, I don't really have much of a desire to go to Japan because that water's fucking gross.
The water at Japan?
Yeah, like
because
where they
of,
pull
all their plants and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even we're used to wearing masks now because of fucking COVID.
Yeah.
But you have these people who wear masks all the time just because the air is so bad in that area. Like, how can you expect the water to be clean? That's China.
That's more so China.
But
all their pollutants are going into the Japanese waters too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're fishing in that gulf that's between China and Japan. They just can't be, just based on whatever's going on. But like, you look at, I think it's North Korea. I read something where like the fishing off North Korea is just dog water.
Just bad fish.
It's not bad fish. They like can't catch fish anymore. Just because there's, I don't know. I mean, it's North Korea. We don't know much about it. But I remember reading an article about it. So they weren't sure how to, so they were going out farther and farther, and they were finding fishermen dead, like off the coast, and were washing up in like China and Japan from North Korea. I don't know where I'm going with that, to be honest with you, but I'm just saying, like, the sea in the Pacific in that area just sketches me out, and I wouldn't want to be eating sushi from there, which is why I think Japan pays such a premium dollar for the sushi we catch here in America.
The fish we catch in the Atlantic Ocean because the U.S. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm having an episode.
Yeah.
The fish we catch here with our environmental regulations and like Europe's environmental regulations, I'm sure the Atlantic Ocean is a good bit cleaner.
Very possible. Very possible.
And as you get closer to Asia, not like trying to bash anybody or anything, but like, I mean, goes all the way back to NAFTA. When we sent all of our production over to China, you know, we come out of it looking pretty good because we've got all these regulations on our pollutants, but that moves all of our production over there, and they're polluting the water twice, 5 times as more as we are, the air, the water, and everything, and so the quality of the fish can't be that high.
They also have a lot more people.
Yeah.
And obviously that leads to a lot more waste. I'm sure that's somehow getting dumped into the oceans in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. It can't be looking too good over there.
No, I can't imagine like, oh, I want to go swimming in the China Sea between Japan and China.
I'm sure people do it though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But I'm just saying it's not like on the top of my bucket list.
No, not mine either. I do want to visit Japan though.
I've heard it's very cool, and like I've seen like it's so modern. I'm sure they could get a damn video to airdrop to my Apple computer, but
they could probably figure it out better than I could.
Yeah, well, no shit.
Yeah, because I can't even fucking do it.
Yeah,
which pisses me off.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, come on.
But that actually led me to one thing I wanted to ask you. If you could go on a trip, you get a week, and you all expenses, you have all the money in the world. It could be a combination of places.
Oh wow!
Where would you want to go?
Huh. I would definitely take my pawpaw on a trip to Ireland and Scotland, and we would play some links golf and see a bunch of the old castles
St. Andrews
and stuff.
and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would pretty much skip over like all the rest of Europe.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Europe's very cool and historical, but like you ever saw
Yeah, I mean,
England and Ireland and...
It's pretty much all the same. I mean, that's a bold statement, but
it's not, because they're all different. I mean, our European friends would probably kill us for saying that.
Yeah, but I mean,
they're not that much different from America in that sense, you know?
I would, because I mean, we've got old buildings too. And they're pretty much from the same culture.
I'm not there for a history tour, you know?
Yeah, I want to see like the castles and stuff over in Ireland and Scotland, and then I'll probably
and you play
skip
golf
over.
what, 3 times?
No, I'm gonna play some courses. I'm gonna spend a couple days over there, and then I'm gonna go to Japan for sure, and then I don't know. I mean, maybe go party in Panama. You know, if I time it right. Dude, you said all expenses paid. I'm fucking, like, PJing everywhere.
Oh, no. You're in a PJ.
Yeah.
That's
so
the
I'm going
point.
anywhere I want. I'm going to Panama, and then I'm seeing, like, the Panama Canal.
That's like a day and a half of travel, at least.
Well, I'll time it out better than planned, but than I'm saying right now. But I definitely wanted to go to Japan, experience everything there is there. Oh, actually, I might not skip over Europe. Might check out Amsterdam.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be cool.
I've heard a bunch of great things about that place.
I think it's just an experience.
Also some very bad things that it can get very sketchy.
I'm sure.
So it's just like, it has to be an all-around experience. I would go, I mean, in the case that I was a year older, I would be going to Vegas for sure. If all expenses are paid, I could just go and
21. Well,
use whatever money I have, like personally. To, you know, just go experience that kind of thing. Like, maybe go in a big casino. Yeah. See parts of California, the coast in Washington, like all the rocky, like, you know, beaches and stuff. Maybe try surfing on some good waves.
I thought you were going to say Rocky Mountains. I was like...
No, I mean, I'll go to the Rocky Mountains on my own time.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're mountains. Like,
yeah, and
then
mountains. I might end my trip up in Alaska maybe, and just get them to dump me off there, and see if I can revenant that bitch.
I've heard Alaska's pretty cool. My grandma went a couple of years ago, right before COVID kind of hit, and she said it. I mean, it's an experience. I mean, it's so beautiful. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's really pretty.
It's like the last natural like wildlife.
Yeah,
you know,
it's really pretty, but like, there's not shit there. Except for like pipelines and ice roads and glaciers and stuff.
We'll see how long the pipelines last, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'd go up there, see all the beautiful sights and stuff, end my trip on in a very peaceful note. And then probably go up in the mountains and have them leave me, and then I'll try to find my way back to civilization.
With the highest grizzly bear
population.
Thank you.
There we go.
I was gonna say
we're even now.
I was gonna say compilation.
Compilation.
Yeah, that one.
I've been on Pornhub too much. But yeah, I feel like it would be a good rush to end that trip if I like, you know, just got my supplies, backpacked my way off a fucking mountain back to a city.
I hope you're bringing a gun.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm coming fucking loaded. I don't know. I feel like you need that exotic factor if you're taking a trip like that.
Yeah, no, definitely some adventure.
Maybe a set of skis on my way down from the mountain, and I just like cross country ski my way back to like anywhere.
Sounds like that'll work.
Sounds like that'll work, but I feel like that would make some good stories.
I would probably. So I'm gonna say mine now.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No, don't.
No, so we're PJing it. I like the idea of probably go play St. Andrews. Mm-hmm. And another course in the Open Rota. Just do 2 days in England, Ireland, wherever I felt like playing. I'd look into it a little more. Probably hop down over to Australia.
Oh, dude, Australia, yeah.
See the Great Barrier Reef. Do some surfing. And I would also love to get in a cage with some great whites. I think that's just such a natural, like... Such a cool thing to see, like gives you that adrenaline scared feeling.
I don't know if there's anything natural about that.
About getting in the cage with great whites?
Yeah, I mean you're seeing nature, but like naturally nobody wants to do that unless they're like looking for an adrenaline rush.
Yeah. I want that adrenaline rush. That's what I want.
Yeah.
And, I mean, see the Great Barrier Reef, snorkel, see all that. That'd be awesome. You do that and surf in the same day. Next day, you go out, you PJ it over to the south end of Australia, and you go see great whites. That's something that's always been on my list. I don't think you would be able to describe or, like, imagine what it'd be like to see a 15-foot great white shark with teeth this big just
chomping at the bit to rip your head off.
Yeah. I think that would be
you can count me out.
Epic.
You can count me out.
As long as I don't run into one surfing, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. But I do know there's great surfing in Australia.
Yeah.
So,
and I would love to do that because it's a lot of fun. I mean, I've only done it 3 times, but
if you were to take this trip, you're probably going to have to wait a few years because they're not letting anybody, like, in and out of their country.
We're talking theoretically here because I don't have the money to do this either.
Perfect world, yeah.
Perfect world, which we all know doesn't exist.
So a day or 2 in England, Ireland, a day or 2 in Australia.
So I got 3 days left?
You've got 3 days left, not counting travel time. Where are you going?
That's true. So pretty much 2 days, we'll call it. That's hard. Maybe I'd spend an extra day in... I think I'd want to experience either Amsterdam or Vegas.
Big jump, but okay.
Yeah, well, if I'm from Europe, I'd hit
Amsterdam, are you going to one of those, like, sex clubs where you just, like, watch people fuck through the windows? Or
no, that's not on the bucket list, actually. No.
Red light district?
I think you have to experience that once in your entire life.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard some stories.
Yeah, we both did. I was in the room.
Oh, yeah, you were in the room.
Yeah.
Some stories about the red light district, and that it's pretty much everything you'd expect it to be.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
Could be very cool. Just gotta, be smart about it all.
Yeah. So, something you got to experience at some point in your life. Not saying I will.
I mean, yeah.
Or if I expect to at all.
Yeah. Or do I really want to?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I have quite that desire to experience that.
Theoretically, if I ever find myself in the position, it's like, we'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't think I would do Vegas or Alaska. As much as I love both of those ideas.
Right.
Just because being from America, I think there's a greater chance that I experience that at some point in my life.
Yeah.
And I don't need to waste my, my free week doing that.
Okay, so what
I
if
think there's opportunity there.
So you've got all the money to work with here and all the travel budget. What if you spent one day of the trip with somebody famous? Like, I'm thinking just roll up in California and spend a day with, like, Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa or something.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. I don't think that would be in my...
I feel like that's an experience that I would want just to
say... See, I just don't think we'd have that much to, like...
Just to blow myself out of the water, you know?
No, I understand what you're saying, but I think I would rather spend a day with, like, the Nelk Boys.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking insane.
And just, like, party with them somewhere in, like, Arizona or
same
Florida.
Type of deal, yeah.
But it's... I think it's slightly different going with them, because it's a whole group of them, and they're, like, more fun,
Yeah.
Do some different stuff.
I can totally see that.
Wiz and, like, Snoop are just, like, kind of just chilling,
Yeah, but, I mean, you could spend the day chilling with either one of them, and then get into any party ever.
If I spend the day chilling with either one of them, I'd be knocked by 5 p.m.
Dude, fucking 2 p.m. I don't, like... you spend 30 minutes with them.
After I met them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you're fucking knocked by the pool on a fucking beach chair.
Yeah. But I've always wanted to somewhere in the... You know what I would do? I would go somewhere, maybe like Costa Rica, because I know they have great fishing. And with that opportunity of a lifetime, I think I would want to go try to catch like a marlin or sailfish or something like that. And I know Costa Rica is a big hot spot for, like, one of the greatest fishing places in the world is what it is.
Right.
So I would love to do that because I've always loved fishing, but, like, being a golfer and doing that, like, I'd never have, like, time for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always been a very cool thing. I've always been into it. I still watch, like, fishing on YouTube. I'd go catch giant trevally and, or GT as they're known as in Australia while I'm there, maybe.
See, that's the crazy thing. I didn't even know trevally was a fish.
Dude, they get up to like 4 or 5 feet long, and they're the hardest fighting fish in the world.
So you're just gonna go battle one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not like the biggest fish in the world. Like, obviously, we're trying to catch like a great white shark, which isn't realistic.
Yeah.
Like that would fight harder.
I mean, I've seen some recent
catch
videos.
Them and it's just epic. They jump. I mean, you're throwing like top water.
Oh, those are the ones where you see people like coming back on it, and the bitch is like, yeah, and it's like a super sick shot.
Marlin and sailfish also do that, but like you're throwing artificial baits for these things and just like ripping them in. You're actually like reeling in, like casting and working a lure, and they hit that shit, and it's just epic.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to do that. Where like if you're going for like marlin or something, you're just sitting on a boat chilling, which who doesn't love that? And all right, fish on, get in the chair and you reel them in, which would still be epic, but actually casting and working for it, I think would probably be just a different feeling.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
And then I would like to spend New Year's. I mean, okay, this is just poor timing, just throwing it out there, but Jost Van Dyke, which is in the Bahamas. It's the second biggest New Year's party in the world behind New York City, obviously.
Right. Don't even want to be in New York City.
Yeah, no fucking desire. Everyone pulls up in their boats and like their seaplanes. I'd love to fly a seaplane in there, and it's a bar, and there's just a bunch of people. They kind of make pop-up bars all over the beach.
That's dope.
And it's probably 10 miles from where they film the Corona commercials, which is just a small little island out in the ocean.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they shut it down. They have like Coast Guard surrounding the thing for like 6 miles when they film those commercials. Wow. Yeah.
Budget's pretty high, you think?
Yeah, I'm sure they don't think they do too bad. Yeah. But it was. So I actually did a day. I was like probably 12, 13 years old. My grandmother, my dad, and my mom. And we chartered a boat out of St. Thomas, small little center console, and we ripped from like a couple snorkeling spots. We went to Spit Island, which is where they do the Corona commercials, and then we went to Jost Van Dyke, which is they have the Soggy Dollar Bar, and they told us about the New Year's Eve party they have, and that just seems so cool to me.
I think there's definitely some trips we need to take one day.
Big trip I have in my mind is gonna be Las Vegas. 2024. I got a couple buddies at home. His birthday is December 31st. So he'll turn 21 on New Year's Eve. Yeah. And I think it'd be epic to spend that in Vegas with the boys and just let it eat. Have a little 3-4 day trip there, because obviously you can do Vegas in a couple days, and if you go for longer than that, shit could get ugly.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah, but that's something we plan on doing, and I really want to do that.
That would be dope. Well, shit. Covered a few things here.
Yeah, covered a couple bases, from Vegas to trips to
Mac Jones.
Getting the starting job over Cam Newton.
I mean,
let's go.
Come on, like fucking rock this shit, kinda. I mean, guys, let us know what you think about our trip ideas. What do you think about Mac Jones playing over Cam Newton? Did Cam Newton do something wrong? And piss Bill Belichick off?
So obviously we're kind of wrapping it up here, but my quick add to that is he must have.
Gotta.
Who doesn't need... You need a backup quarterback on your roster.
Yeah. What, are you going to throw the assistant coach in?
Yeah, like South Carolina. Yeah. Great story. Can't wait to see what he does Saturday. Yeah. But how does Cam Newton just get cut from being a runner for the starter? Normally you cut the third string guy.
He had to have mouthed off to Belichick or something.
Mouthed off, wanted too much money, that.
Wore the wrong fedora. You fucking weirdo. I mean, come on.
Cap space, I guess, but...
Yeah, definitely. But I think this is Belichick just putting all his chips in. He's going all in on Mac Jones.
Kind of like Saban did against Notre Dame.
I fucking love it, dude. I love it.
As long as they cover.
But, yeah. Enjoyable episode. Had some good conversation here. Let us know what you think about like I said, the trips and Mac Jones. And if you know what sushi junk is, like what chemical does that shit, please drop a comment because I couldn't find anything in my quick search. Probably not going to look it up again. Who the fuck's got the time for that?
No.
If you know it off the top of your dome piece, let us know. Go follow the TikTok at Kickback_show. Follow Max at
Max_Schubit.
Follow me at j.scottii, both on Instagram. Have fun.
Yeah, be smart, be kind.
Exactly.
Be nice, have fun, be nice.
Have fun, be nice.
That was the theme. I think the video that we're not going to post from Monday is when we came up with that.
No, that was episode 2. That was episode 2.
Okay, that was episode 2.
Have fun, be nice, you fucking motherfuckers.
Peace out, boys.